content creator. I do it for fun. I used to do it for fun. This is not fun. If I would have known that Kev's ulterior motive was that he was upset about me going live versus what he made it about, which was a cartoon, to me, it would have never been worth it. But I'm glad it kind of happened because, and another thing, he said I took out the trash. So is he referring to his gifters?
Good morning, beautiful Bella. And that's another thing. That's why
he said I took out the trash.
Right. And that's another thing. Like, just to hear Dr. Michelle go in there and just be like, "Good morning, Bando," or "Hey, Bando." Like, I don't. That's why I have been very cognizant of going in there because you know me. If I go in there, I say good morning, and you call me out, I'm going to hell immediately because I don't like to be called out because I'm a grown ass woman, and that's why I'm like I choose I pick and choose where I want to be now, because of the fact that nobody can dictate where people go, and tell them who they can support and who they can't, and.
I actually, I get up very early in the morning. I take my run down in my neighborhood. I've been up since 4 a.m. and something dawned on me that I remember having a clip from 2 months ago, which was when he unmodded me. Okay. And the reason why he unmodded me was because I platformed Bella when I first started going live. And because of that, he called me out, kind of like what he did to Dr. Michelle, right? And he unmodded me that day. But I never, when he unmodded me, I never said, "Oh, why are you unmodding me?" I never brought it up at all, right? Because I don't care to be, that's not important to me. You can mod me, you can unmod me. I'm not going to fight about, if you mod me today and you unmod me tomorrow, I'm not going to be like, "Oh, why did you unmod me? Oh my God." It's not, I don't wear that badge so seriously. But it took me like 2 hours scouring through 3 phones and I finally found the clip and I'm going to play it today. Okay. Because that was never posted to the blogs. Okay. And so I kind of today what I did, what I want to do, my goal is to give context, right? Because there's no way in the world that anyone's going to convince me that you're that upset about a cartoon that I made. It just, like in his words, if it doesn't make sense, it's not true, right?
Can I say, Nunni, Kev needs to find some real things in his real life.
Beautiful.
Kev needs to find some real things in his real life to control. Because when you are on an internet trying to control everything, all that says is that you don't have anything going on in your real life to control.
Well, yesterday was Halloween and I know that he has a family and I'm wondering why, instead of attacking all of us, why he wasn't out trick-or-treating or maybe finding some things to do with his family like everybody else did.
Grandkids, children, exactly. But instead he's worrying about me and what I'm doing.
So yesterday the attack was Nunni, Carrie, Private, Jen, Dr. Michelle, Gemini, and Auntie Pearl. That's 7 people.
And me.
And Shari, 8 people.
No.
In one day, that's 8 people.
Not Auntie Pearl.
We're going to get to Auntie Pearl in a second.
I'm going to go ahead and, I'm
Oh,
gonna go
he
ahead and
definitely
drop
went out
because I don't need to be in the line of fire, I swear. But I just had to say I don't mean to overstep. I just wanted to say my opinion, how I felt, because at the end, like I said, at the end of the day, we're not only, like, stop looking at us as big gifters. Look at us as people who support you. That is why we throw the gifts that we throw, because it's out of support. And
right,
I just that
I could be in a live, right? Like, for example, I could be in a live and I love what I'm seeing and I love what I'm listening to, and I go to my recharge And I'm like, man, I'm gonna send this person a whale. I'm gonna send this this person a Leon, something that they deserve because they're putting on the content. You know what I'm saying? Not because that's something I can do every day, right? My viewership at some point should matter.
That's true. And like I said, there's some creators that I will give heavy. You know, you are one of them. AJ, Braid King. You know, I can name a couple that I will give heavy, Gabby. But like, just don't think that because we are heavy, like because we decide to give you the support that we give you, that you only look at us because we're not a dollar sign, if that makes sense. So that's how I felt. That's how that clip made me feel, like, okay, you're looking at me as a dollar sign. I'm not a dollar sign. I'm a supporter. But I just, I'm going back in the comments. I digress because I don't want to be in the mix. I just wanted to get that out, say what I had to say. Because, you know, once I get started, that's a ribbity wrap. So, yeah.
Thank you, Maya. I'm going to rewind this clip. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the beach house.
Hey, Nunni.
Happy belated Halloween. I hope you guys had a blast. I was out with family and friends.
Bitch, no, bitch. I'm a whole going in that back room with that two piece of the pepper.
Okay. I want to play a clip
my goddamn day.
Yesterday of Dr. Michelle. She went into Kev the Comics live yesterday, and he called her out.
In the comments and everything, they was going from platform to platform, box to box, created a... You can't believe that.
Let's see.
While you're looking for that, Nunni, I just wanted to say this.
How you doing today?
You know, Kev, since you're watching and you're calling people out, you know what's hurtful is that these weren't just gifters or trash. These are women, all of us, who supported you even when you were wrong. We corrected you privately, but we always rocked with you. After we saw many people walk away, aka Auntie Pearl, Rick, we still chose to support you. If this doesn't make you take a look at what you did wrong, you threw 3, Nunni, Private, and Carrie, under the bus for some diabolical shit.
Tangi, wait, don't forget Tangi caught a stray.
And Tangi. At some point, if we didn't stand on the side of what was right, we would have no backbone. And that's what you want. You want us to have no backbone. What you did was wrong, period. Period.
Stay right there. Go on mute because I'll play what he said about Shari, Auntie Pearl, and you, and after I replay what happened with Dr. Michelle yesterday.
The truth and the facts and everything come out. They don't get it. Most of the...
Yes.
Where you at, Blake?
Let's take a listen.
You gonna be at headquarters today? What time you gonna be at headquarters? Where you at, Blake? You gonna be at headquarters today? What time you gonna be at headquarters? I know where headquarters is at. What time you gonna be at headquarters?
I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my journey. Yeah, in my mind is a warning. Praises are one you're alive.
Hang tight, y'all. Hang tight. I got a technical difficulty. Hang tight. Listen, Gainesville, God, I ain't got no damn game. Let's go, y'all. We got to run these numbers up just a tick or two, y'all. Show your boys some love, y'all. Show your boys some love. Run these numbers up just a tick or two. Just a tick or two. We only at 53K. We normally be at 75. What's up, iHeart? Let's go, Bando. It's your boy, Candy Come.
We having fun this evening. Believe that.
Becky. On this nigga, also. I just need a female twerk. Mind with this sister, we cannot pray. I need to find belief. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that tapped in on the PayPal and the Zelle and the Chime this morning. Thank y'all for the love. It's your boy Kev the Comic. We got a long way to go.
Guys, tap the screen, please, because they're recording my live.
I want to roast her ass some more. And then once I roast her ass again, because we got a lot of people that just coming in this motherfucker. Appreciate y'all tapping in, tuning in, plugging in. It's your boy Kev the Comic. And then we gonna move on. We got some other stuff. Hang tight to take it too. It's your boy Kev the Comic, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, Hazel, welcome in. Dr. Michelle's about to come in and she's going to type in the comments, good morning, Bando.
Notice how certain people that was involved in that situation, you don't see as much of them anymore. You know why? Because the damage is done now. The damage is done now. They going back to ghost watching and in the comments and everything. They was going from platform to platform, box to box, creator to creator, comments to comments, just to spew the message, just to spew the hate and to tell the lies, right? But now all of a sudden, they faded into the shadows. They going off into the, and now there's only one or two that's still standing out there in the paint, all on that island, all by themselves. Because with the other ones, the damage has been done already. They don't, whether the truth come out or not, there's going to be a lot of people that don't hear the truth, so they don't give a fuck. The damage has been done already. Because a lot of these motherfuckers out here, when it comes to Kev the Comic, they going to always go with the worst side of the story. And they don't care what the fucking truth is. They don't care about what the facts is. And by the time the truth and the facts and everything come out, they don't get it. Most of the people that heard the lies don't stick around to hear the truth. Most of the people that hear the lies, they don't stick around to hear the truth. They don't care about what the truth is once they hear the lie, because the lie feeds into what they already thought about you, the perception and everything else. That's why I don't fuck with these niggas. That's why I stay in my fucking box, and I stay in my fucking platform. I stay in my own motherfucking space, but they won't even let me do that. They won't even let me do that. They won't even, but all because my name is what's going to bring controversy. Anytime Peter gets to a point where ain't nobody talking about her, she ain't in the limelight, what she does, she brings up Kev the Comic. Anytime she ain't got no narrative, what does she do? She go back to talking about Kev the Comic. Until I run her ass up a flagpole and I
it's okay, Shari.
When she go away for a little while. And then nobody talking about her again, and then what happens? She brings up Kev the Comic. She brings up Kev the Comic. Dr. Michelle, fancy seeing you here. Dr. Michelle, I would, maybe I need to check your temperature. Dr. Michelle.
So Dr. Michelle walks in and he says, Dr. Michelle, fancy to see you. I haven't seen you around in a while. I might have to check your temperature.
Dr. Michelle, how you doing today?
Hey, Black Queen.
Hey, I was tapping and I tapped the join.
Okay, I'll drop you back down.
Appreciate it.
No problem, babe.
I ain't seen you in a while, but I have seen you in other places. I haven't seen you here in a while, but I've seen you in other places, so I just figured I'd check your temperature and see how you're doing.
Hello? Are you kidding me?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I've been in court.
I got you.
Okay. And I have a new grandbaby. I'm busy.
I got you.
I don't get in other people's fight. I fight my own fight.
Well, I got you. Well, I have seen you and seen some of the comments made in other.
So Kev is screaming up and down the hallways of messy TikTok saying that Nunni stole all his gifters, but look at how he's interacting with them.
So I just thought I'd check your temperature.
Okay. Yeah, last time I checked here, I ain't on parole. I ain't on paper.
Whoa. This ain't even that. This ain't about being on parole or check.
Okay.
So don't take that angle. right? Don't take that angle.
Okay.
But I also have to protect my space. And if I see somebody come in my space that have had unfavorable things to say, then don't you think I have a right to check?
He didn't try to humiliate her. Just listen.
Temperature on that?
You do. You do.
Okay, so,
and what
so
did I
that,
say bad about you?
So it has nothing, hang tight. So it has nothing to do with you being on parole or anything like that. It's about protecting my own.
Whoa. Look, correction. I'm not on paper.
That's what you said. But I'm using the same. I'm using the same example that you just said, Kev. I'm not on parole or anything. Isn't that what you just said?
I'm not on parole.
Okay,
I'm not on probation.
So the same euphemism that you used, I'm referring to the same thing. So I'm using the same example that you use.
Okay, that's fine, but I can go in other spaces and
I didn't say that. I didn't say that you couldn't. I'm talking about that's why I say I'm just checking your temperature. I didn't come at you in no messed up kind of way. I didn't come at you as though I'm trying to check you. I have seen the comments and heard some of the things said. So I'm protecting my space. It has nothing. So don't try to make it some feminism thing like where I'm trying to check you.
See. Now, Kel, I ain't say nothing about feminism. I'm asking.
But it's the whole implication though. It's the.
What did I say about you? I'm disappointed. I am disappointed.
What are you disappointed in though?
I'm disappointed in how everything was handled.
So how did that have to do?
Listen. I'm gonna pull a Kev on a Kev. Can I finish? Can you let me talk? Because listen,
see the pull a Kev on a Kev. Look, the little subliminal shade ain't necessary, right?
That's not shade.
I'm gonna pull a Kev on Kev. If you're gonna talk, just talk. You don't have to say I'm gonna pull a Kev.
But you keep interrupting me. It's like you want to control my response. I am disappointed.
See, there you go with the trigger words to control my response. Come on.
Kel. What's up? Listen, I stayed away from me because I didn't like the outcome. Okay?
What was the outcome?
I stayed away.
She can't even fucking talk.
I'm just trying to get an understanding, Dr. You got doctor at the front of your name. I'm trying to understand because you keep using open-ended. You keep making open-ended statements.
I'm not. I'm not.
But it doesn't explain where you're coming from.
You know what? It is explaining where I'm coming from because no matter what I say, you're going to disagree with what I say. So listen. So Kev, you have a great day. And yes, there is a doctor before my name.
I'm trying to get an understanding of what you're saying. And you're making it combative.
No, I'm not making it combative. You're taking it that way. I sat back, I observed, I took notes, and I listened. And I made a choice for me. Let me just go over here and do what I'm doing, and I'm going to watch everybody else. And I strolled in today, and I said, good morning, everyone. You brought me up to check my temperature because you saw what I said in somebody else's space. That's okay. I can do that. I didn't say anything disparaging about you. I was disappointed, and I'm sticking to that. That's how I feel.
Disappointed in what, though? I'm trying to understand the nature of your
outcome. I'm disappointed.
What is the outcome? What is the disappointment
between you?
You're being vague. You're being extremely vague.
No, I'm not, Kevin. No, I'm not.
So I'm just trying to get to the meat of the matter, right? What were you disappointed in, and what's the outcome you're speaking about? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm speaking about the fallout between you and how it was handled with the other ladies.
Who did it? Okay, so let me ask you this. So who did that though?
I don't know. You ask. I wasn't a part of it. I don't know who did what. I got it, Dr. Michelle. See, this is just I appreciate you coming up, and I didn't. You brought me up.
Okay.
Okay, sidekick. Thank you for your comment. Have a great day.
That's a prime example of what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
Controversy. You're being vague. You're being extremely vague.
No, I'm not. Kevin, no, I'm not.
So I'm just trying to get to the meat of the matter, right? What were you disappointed in, and what's the outcome you're speaking about? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm speaking about the fallout between you and how it was handled with the other ladies.
Who did it? Okay, so let me ask you this. So who did that though?
I don't know. You asked. I wasn't a part of it. I don't know who did what.
Okay, I got it, Dr. Michelle. See, this is just I appreciate you coming up, and
I didn't come. You brought me up.
Okay, no problem. Well, since I brought you up, I'm gonna put you down.
So he drops her out of the box. There's so much more in yesterday's live, but because it was 7 hours long, I'm just gonna get to the meat of the matter. And I'm gonna go over here to YouTube. I'm gonna go to Macow's page, and
everything
here.
And of course, she'll make it seem like.
Hold on.
Well, still to this day, y'all win.
Hold on a second.
I don't understand. Why are people scared to tell this man what he did? You can't beat around the bush with the devil. If you see somebody do something, you know, if you are feeling some kind of way because you don't like that he did the revenge porn, or you don't like the way he treated the women, just say it. You can't beat around the bush with this man. You have to you got to say it strongly, because if not, he'll gaslight you into thinking that you're wrong.
So he put it on the floor about Auntie Pearl, Authentically Jen, and Shari. This is the description of the video. Okay. Now, in the beginning of this clip is 27 minutes long. I'm going to get to what he said about the ladies, but I do want to play the whole clip because it's a lot.
Y'all want to call it, has totally destroyed my confidence.
Let's see.
This app. And
actually, you know what? I'm just going to start it from the beginning.
Pictures I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. I've never seen people so vindictive and malicious and evil as the motherfuckers I've met on TikTok. I've never come across the motherfuckers that I've come across on TikTok.
Now, this is a man that shared a woman's picture because he was mad.
Hey, Nunni. Girl, I didn't know he was saying nothing about me.
I didn't know either because it was Halloween yesterday and I got dressed up. I was spending time with my family and all of this and that. I'm going to forward this real quick because
my name is bigger than theirs.
Hold on.
That's what you get.
I don't think he may have liked the comments that you made over at Tea Times, which I don't think there was anything wrong with what you said, Pearl, because you were just being honest.
The switch up is why she lost all credibility. The switch up is why she lost all credibility.
This is where he's talking about you. All right.
Stood her, she abandoned.
There we go. Hold on.
Thing. Unless it's something bando exclusively.
Let's take a listen.
Only bando, and if you not bando, I don't see you in the bando. You don't support the bando. Anything that we do is only gonna be bando. I don't need a bunch of people there. I don't need hundreds of people there. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. Everybody that switched over, stay over there. Stay out my life. I don't want to have to block you, but at this point, I'm at the point of blocking niggas. I'm at the point of blocking niggas. I'm at the point of just, I don't need your support. I don't need your positivity. I don't need your pat on the backs. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. I don't care how big you are on this app. I don't care how small you are on this app. I don't care how significant or insignificant you are on this app. I'm done. I'm done. win. Y'all win. I'm not interested in going back and forth and competing and defending and justifying. I'm not interested in doing that anymore. This app is run by
Good
women.
morning.
And a heterosexual man can't win. They have no argument. They have no defense. They have nothing. When it, at this point, I just want to go my separate way. I want to detach, disconnect, disinvolve. Y'all win. Y'all win. They're going so far as to even say that my support is fake when they talk about Shamika and the other people that support financially for even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, right? Even when they come
Auntie Pearl, you listening?
Auntie Pearl, I used to think that Auntie Pearl stood on business, but I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl.
Hey, it's me. How are you?
I was so
Thank you
wrong
for the
about
heart,
Auntie
me.
Pearl. I don't know where I went wrong with Auntie Pearl. I don't know. But still to this day, I have an affection for Auntie Pearl.
Thank you for the heart, me.
Right? But everything that Auntie Pearl stood on, she abandoned. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else, Auntie Pearl abandoned what she stood on. And it's just so disappointing. Because I trusted her. I believed in her. I thought the best of her. But everything that she said she stood on, she abandoned because people were...
Him bringing Auntie Pearl into this has left me in utter fucking disbelief. Because she has nothing to do with any of this. Nothing.
And she was very honest with him in the past, trying to warn him. Again, like I said, me, her, and Rick were on his panel before, and she was trying to warn Kev to just chill out. She spoke to him about this.
Everything. Everything. And of course, she'll make it seem like it's because of this and because of that and this, that, and some other stuff and some shit like that.
As far as I know, Auntie Pearl just stopped coming. There was no drama behind it. There was no argument behind it that I knew of. There was no public display of weakness between them that I know of. Okay? We saw her in other places. She never unfollowed or blocked any of us. It was, from what I understood, she was just kind of, taking a little step back because of everything that was happening at the time.
Pressure will bust a pipe. Especially if it's a thin pipe. Especially if that pipe is not built to withstand the pressure that's coming through that pipe. No matter what they said about Auntie Pearl, I would have never switched up on Auntie Pearl. No no matter what they said about Auntie Pearl, I would have never switched up on Auntie Pearl. But I can't say the same about her.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Auntie Pearl has taken ass whoopings on top of ass whoopings, tongue lashes on top of tongue lashes. Auntie Pearl has fought for Kev in every and all situation. Even when he was wrong, Auntie Pearl came back to the bando with bruises, scratches, needing stitches, and all that. And this is how he's fucking repaying her.
My mind, I searched the depths of my soul, baby. There was nothing there to find. You told me that you'd never leave me. Girl, you just went and told a lie. Tell me, baby, why'd you do it? Why'd you make me wanna cry? Why you treat me so bad? I don't know, baby. Why you treat me so bad? Why you do me the way you do?
I don't know why he brought her up. I believe it was because she said something in Tea Times Live. I'll play it after we listen to this clip. There's only 10 minutes left. Thank you, Quantum.
Absolutely platinum. The switch up is what did it. The switch up is why she lost all credibility. The switch up is why she lost all credibility. The credibility lies in the bando.
1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay.
Stand on business. She lost credibility when she switched up.
Auntie Pearl didn't switch up on nothing.
We ain't switched yet. We still standing on the same business that we always been standing on, the same principles and everything. She lost credibility when she switched up on bando. Now don't nobody take you serious. That's what you get. That's what you get.
This is fucking crazy.
You know, I got motherfuckers on my team like Bando Breeze, Sunset Tongue Kisses, iHeart. If they gonna cut me off, they gonna cut me off on the back end. They gonna say, Kev,
I cut you off on the back. Wait, whoa. I cut you off on the back end. I cut you off on the back end. You brought it to the front end. So did Carrie. So did Private. We showed y'all the text messages. And he crashed the fuck out. I broke up with you on the back end. Privately.
wiser.
So let's listen to that bullshit again.
If they gonna cut me off, they gonna cut me off on the back end.
I'm so glad he fucking said that. You have no idea how glad. Okay? So glad. Hold on. I sent him. That was October 19th. This was Sunday. Okay? This was me breaking up with Kev the Comic on the back end. I just got out of the ER. This flu is kicking my ass. And to hear that you are doing the same after we spoke on the back end and I apologize to you is the last straw for me. You still aired this out on the front. That was unnecessary. However, this is not the first, second, or third time you've disrespected and humiliated me on your platform. I won't be returning to the bando. Block me. Let's leave it there. Take care.
Looks like a breakup to me on the back end, Nunni.
Okay? That was October 19th. Today is November 1st. Why are we talking about this? That was me showing respect to him and his platform. I'm done with it. Take care of yourself. Let's leave it there. None of this here sounds aggressive, disrespectful, abusive towards him, or anything of that nature. As soon as I sent this message, okay, actually, I did this before. Before I sent this message, what does that say there? I went and blocked all his pages, including the fan page. Because I know how to walk away without drama. I did it. We didn't need to be here. We did not need to be here. All of them are blocked. Kev the Comic fan page, the Bando page, the main page, the 02 page, the 03 page, the real Kev the Comic page. All of them, straight down the line, blocked. But that wasn't enough. We needed a show, right? He needed this drama. This didn't have to be where it's at right now. Okay?
They gonna say, Kev, I'm done fucking with you. They gonna call me. Y'all will never know the wiser. Y'all will never see no switch up on TikTok. Y'all will never see none of that on TikTok. What up, Sunset?
Hey, Kev.
I didn't do nothing.
Question for you.
Oh shit, not the natural hair.
I don't usually do this.
I know you motherfucking lying.
But what happened?
Nah, we just chilling and chopping.
You don't be on. First of all, you don't be live at this hour.
Well, y'all got about 14 minutes and I'm out of here because I'm finna go eat. But we just chilling.
Have you been on?
I've been on almost 7 hours. It's gonna be 7 hours and 15 minutes.
No, let me tell you, because I came through like an hour ago and your bubbles were not at the top for me. And I just got off. I was like, oh, you must have got off already.
I logged in on one of my other pages and it didn't show up in the bubbles either. So,
I'd have been in there.
That means that people have been reporting the page.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you're hiding your activity.
Like that means that people have been reporting the page so that you now.
Right, he's incognito.
In the FYP.
Okay.
That's what that.
My bad. I thought you just came on and he was talking about something new.
No, we ain't just came on.
No, Sunset, he's talking about the same old shit.
Let me hop my ass downstairs.
Yeah. In about 12 minutes, we up out of this motherfucker.
I know that I have lots of issues, but now I'm gonna tell you the deal. You tell me that.
You know, if I'm just putting it on the floor, Kev the Comic, the name of Kev the Comic is bigger than most of these motherfuckers that have more people in their life. When you're talking about Pissy Pussy Peterer, my name is bigger than hers. When you talking about, I would even say Black Diamond, my name is bigger than hers.
Nunni, can you show what his name is? What TikTok says about his name?
I am in just a second. I want everything that was said to be said. I'll put it up and we'll have an open discussion about it.
Okay.
I promise. Let's be patient.
Creators on this app, my name is bigger than theirs. That's why they try
There's
to tear
8 minutes left.
That's why they try to tarnish my reputation. That's why they try to come.
So he's saying right now, his name is bigger than Black Diamonds. His name is bigger than Miss Nitra. I'm going to just replay that little part for those of you in the back.
My name is bigger than hers. When you talk about, I would even say,
let's listen to that.
Kev the Comic, the name of Kev the Comic is bigger than most of these motherfuckers that have more people in their life. When you're talking about...
One second, because I want to share the live to somebody here. Hold on. I want this to be publicly... I know it's early in the morning and it's a Saturday. Not everybody gets up as early as Nunni. Okay.
Pissy Pussy Peterer, my name is bigger than hers. When you talking about, I would even say Black Diamond, my name is bigger than hers. When you think about a lot of these other creators on this app, my name is bigger than theirs. That's why they try to tear it down. That's why they try to tarnish my reputation. That's why they try to come at Kev the Comic. Because my name is bigger than theirs. It doesn't matter how many people you get in your goddamn life. My name is bigger than yours.
I'll touch you. I don't know what you're talking about. Try to love you, try to hold you.
This is fucking crazy to me. Hey, Battle King. Did you hear that? Do you want me to run that part back? Because I am speechless right now. The attack on Pearl, my name is bigger. Let me just let him talk.
You know, if I'm just putting it on the floor, Kev the Comic, the name of Kev the Comic is bigger than most of these motherfuckers that have more people in their life. When you're talking about Pissy Pussy Peterer, my name is bigger than hers. When you talking about, I would even say Black Diamond, my name is bigger than hers. When you think about a lot of these other creators on this app, my name is bigger than theirs. That's why they try to tear it down. That's why they try to tarnish my reputation. That's why they try to come at Kev the Comic. Because my name is bigger than theirs. Kev the Comic, the name of Kev the Comic is bigger than most of these motherfuckers that have more people in their life. When you're talking about Pissy Pussy Peterer, my name is bigger than hers. When you talking about, I would even say Black Diamond, my name is bigger than hers. When you think about a lot of these other creators on this app, my name is bigger than theirs. That's why they try to tear it down. That's why they try to tarnish my reputation. That's why they try to come at Kev the Comic. Because my name is bigger than theirs. It doesn't matter how many people you get in your goddamn life. My name is bigger than yours.
I'll touch you. I don't know what you're talking about. Try to love you, try to hold you, but you always seem to die. You told me that you didn't trust me and you didn't want me around. You chose somebody else, your interest. Now you walk around with.
I'll look at it. All y'all got to do is look at the numbers. Y'all, the only numbers y'all look at is the amount of people that come in the live. Them ain't the numbers y'all should be paying attention to. Go to a person's page, see how many followers they got. Go to a person's page and see how many likes they have overall versus over the posts that the things that they posted on their platform. Go to that. Go to that. The amount of people in a person's life does not determine their popularity.
If that's true, Kev, then why did you make a comment when you started all this mess? Nunni only got 10 people up in that motherfucker. She's lucky. But if I'm not doing this full time, 10 people is all I need. I'm happy with that.
And can I also, Nunni, he has 100 and something thousand followers. He has 1 million likes on his page. I have only about 187,000 followers, and I have 8.7 million likes on my page. I have well over 7 million likes than you, Kevin. The hell you talking about?
Wait, because he's about to get to you next. Hold on. Just hold that thought. I promise. I won't disappoint. Well, he won't disappoint.
I would venture to say that a lot of these bloggers are more popular than these creators. You got some bloggers that are more popular than the creators. You got bloggers that are more popular than the people that they're covering. Don't make me call out no names. Mad Cow, don't make me call out no names. They don't want me to call out no names. You got me begging for your loving. Can't you see it's killing me? A lot of these bloggers are more important, more popular than the creators that they cover. Don't understand it, baby. After all I do, Sneeze, you messy in a mother. Hey, Sneeze, I love it. I love it, Sneeze. You messy in a motherfucker. Some changes, and now you see your love is true. Boy, you know how much I love you. Now I guess my heart has changed. Don't beg me, baby, can't take you back. I found myself another place. I don't know my baby. How you treat me. Why you do me the way you do? Why you treat me so bad?
Hey, Blue.
I don't know my baby. Why you treat me so bad? And you know, they had the nerve to say that I don't pay my people for whatever they do for my platform.
I know. I
Cal
live for
came
this
out and
shit.
said
I know.
herself that I pay her for clips. If I need a clip and she got that motherfucker, Mad Cow, send me your PayPal. And she came, I didn't even have to throw that out there. She threw that out her damn self. I'm not even gonna say nothing about the other people that I pay. And y'all believe the lies. Y'all believe the lies. Y'all believe the lies. Y'all don't care nothing about the truth. Y'all just.
So when BK was here earlier this week, he asked me that specific question because if he didn't ask me that question, I was never going to speak on any of that. But BK asked me, Nunni, did he ever pay you for any cartoon that you created? And I said no. I was never complaining about that. I never asked to be paid. And I don't need a motherfucking cent from anyone. I do very well. I assure you.
Based off of what you hear from one side, there are several people.
But listen to what he's about
on
to say.
this app that I pay. There are several people that I pay on this app for content. I'll be the first to admit it. I don't do all of it myself. Nunni just mad because I didn't pay her. Ooh. 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 She mad because I never paid her. Not for a clip.
Right, because I'm Mexican and I should be scrubbing toilets in your eyes, Kev, and you should just admit that. But we'll get to that in a second.
Not for nothing. She mad because I didn't pay her. Ooh. I don't know rumor. That shit took me out. Sneeze, all people gotta do is use their common sense.
And another thing he's calling me is Nunni. So he's putting that on me. But then he was putting it on private yesterday too. So I need you to make up your mind on which lie you're going to stick with. Kind of like you sent the video, but then you sent a still photo. Then you jump to, I don't know nothing about a video. Then you jump to, they took it out of my phone, but nobody was ever in the same room with you. Right. Kind of like that.
You know, just going based off of their hate for Kev the comic. They dislike for Kev the comic, right? All they gotta do is use their common sense. All they gotta do is use their common sense. All they gotta do is use their common sense. I sneeze, but once they choose sides, they gonna stay over there. Penitentiary is a word. You shut your ass up. I'm sick of your shit. It's been about 8 years now. 10 years. I'm sick of your shit. Once they choose a side, I'm gonna make them stay on that motherfucker. I can't go no place without somebody pointing a finger. I can't show my face cause when it comes to rumors, I'm a dead ringer. It seems from rumors, I just can't get away. I bet there'll be. Y'all didn't notice how authentically Jen was very boisterous in the comments, commenting every day, every time they came. Now authentically Jen ain't got nothing to say. I done called authentically Jen out 2 or 3 times. Where's she at? Where's she at? Any other time, authentically Jen would be all in the comments.
Kev, but according to you, I took the trash out. Right? And the trash that you were referring to were your top gifters and your people. That was according to you. I never called anyone trash. Let's keep going.
All in the comments. Comment here, comment there. Where's authentically Jen at now? Huh? Where's she at now? I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Pay Shari to drop a comment in here right now. She over there on that island over there trying to keep it going. She over there on that island trying to keep it going. Nobody on this motherfucker likes Shari. I would run Shari up a fucking flagpole. You hear me? I don't give a damn how many views, likes, shares, and follows she motherfucking get. I will run Shari up a fucking flagpole.
So far, hold on, Shari, because he's not done. He's not done. So far, he done fucking addressed Pearl, Auntie Pearl, authentically Jen. You heard what he did to Dr. Michelle. He completely and totally humiliated her as soon as she walked in the door. And now he's on Shari. Hey, Jenia.
And then I will tag.
Oh, and he attacked Jenia yesterday. Oh, I've been waiting for you to come in here. I've been waiting for you to come in here so I could block you and all this other shit. Yeah. Yes.
Cardi B.
Oh, I'll play Dr. Michelle again. That was really hard that was a hard listen.
What did he say about Cardi B? Can you go back to that?
The ops in that motherfucker.
Let's go back.
Shari.
Let's go back.
I'm just asking a question. Pay Shari to drop a comment in here right now. She over there on that island over there trying to keep it going. She over there on that island trying to keep it going.
Baby, my island is always going to continue to grow. And I'm not talking about the platform. I'm talking about my real life. I'm not in a dark room all day attacking people 24/7. I'm not doing that.
Nobody on this motherfucker liked Shari.
It's almost like here's the thing, right? You got caught in a lie. Fine, no problem. This could have been dead and over with, right? But now what you're doing is you're starting to go down the line of everyone you're upset with, or anyone that leaves a comment somewhere, or anyone that you see in someone else's live, and you're starting to slander people. Okay? You just finished slandering Auntie Pearl after she's taken beating after beating for you on this motherfucking app. Okay? Then you moved on to Authentically Jen, that she hasn't been in your life because maybe people need a fucking mental break from you because you're fucking overwhelming and no one wants to listen to that bullshit all the fucking time. Okay? Now you're moving on to Shari, so we'll continue to listen to that.
I will run Shari up a fucking flagpole. You hear me? I don't give a damn how many views, likes, shares, and followers she motherfucking get. I will run Shari up a fucking flagpole.
Hey, Jancy.
And then I will tag Cardi B or Ops. I will tag the Ops in that motherfucker.
So basically what he's saying is, right? I'm going to play Dr. Michelle, guys. Please be patient with me because this was a 7-hour live, and it was 7 hours of wishing death on people, including myself, Carrie, and Private. Okay. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. And the thing is that yesterday I wasn't on this motherfucker. Okay. I wasn't on this motherfucker at all. I think I popped into BK's live because Matt shared it to me and he was battling. I threw a couple of gifts and I left. I was busy yesterday. So, this was a whole 7 hours of him just ranting, raving, wishing death, dragging everybody that he's upset with. Now he's upset with Auntie Pearl because she was talking to Tea Time the other day before yesterday. I don't even remember. Now he's saying he's going to drag Shari, right? And that he's going to tag Cardi B and all of her ops as if to suggest that he wants to ruin her platform.
I got the barbs, babe. I don't know what the hell he talking about. If I could have been taken down by Cardi B's people, it would have been over for me a long damn time ago. Dummy.
Right. Okay. So here we go.
Shari was the main one over here dick riding, begging me to call her fucking cell phone. You the only man I ever gave my number to on TikTok, and he ain't even called me.
Nunni. Now, Sobe is in the comments. This how dumb this mother effer is. I don't even know if I lied to him, and maybe I did say that dumb shit. I don't know. But Sobe is in the comments, and the only person that I have talked to on the phone months and months ago, at least me and Sobe spoke the first time last year. I've talked to Sobe at least 2-3 times. So that's a damn lie. I've talked to Sobe and I've talked to Nunni. Those are the only 2 people. But he's crazy. I've talked
now
to...
you're dick riding.
Thank you. And you see Sobe in the comments. Thank you very much, you dummy. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Every day you over here dick riding, want some of this ding-a-ling, want me to pay you some motherfucking attention. Now all of a sudden, because I didn't pay you no attention, now you want to op up. Shut your ass up, Shari.
So you want his ding-a-ling and you've opt up. So again, I'm going to say this, okay? I broke up with you privately on the back end. We didn't even have to be here, Kev. This is how emotionally unstable and unhinged you are. Okay? It clearly says there, this was on Sunday. Today is November 1st. This was October 19th. Okay? I will not be returning to the bando. Block me. Let's leave it there. Take care. Clear English. Maybe I should have wrote it in fucking Spanish. But because you cannot control your emotions, you came to the app and started crying about a cartoon that I made saying that you cut me off. Oh, I cut her off. I cut her off. I blocked Nunni. Oh, yeah, I blocked Nunni. What the fuck does that say? What the fuck does that say? Every motherfucking page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. What does it say? Blocked by who? By me. Nunni. I blocked you. I blocked you before I even sent that fucking message to you. Okay? All of this, you created it. Own it. It belongs to you. You created all of this shit. Nobody else but you. I'm not taking accountability for your fucking shortcomings. Okay? That's not my responsibility.
Shut your ass up, Shari. Shari, you ain't shit. All you is a motherfucking you a motherfucking dick rider just like everybody else. You a campaigner just like everybody else, Shari. Just like the rest of them, Shari. You want to be a character over here on Messy TikTok, don't you too, Shari? Shari, you want to matter over here on TikTok, Messy TikTok. That's why you tried to pick a fight with Nosy Bystander because you want to be over here on Messy TikTok.
Can you pause that real quick?
Well, now you're gonna be stuck over there on that lonely island by your motherfucking
15 more
self.
seconds.
So, just to show us all of this shit is coming to the floor, your ass gonna be stuck over there by your motherfucking self.
So that's the end of that clip. So Jen, real quick, because I know you've been having a hard time.
You know, it's so funny that he.
So I want you to genuinely answer. Do you want me to play your part again, Pearl, real quick? Because I know that you missed it. Let me pull it up again.
While you're doing that, Nunni, I'm gonna respond.
Yeah,
you know,
go ahead.
It's obvious he's counting followers and likes. So my assumption would be that he saw my videos. The thing is when I found Kev, it was right after my son had passed. And that's when I first came to TikTok. And I found Kev, and I have nothing but love for him. But when I saw what I saw, I hate that he's making this about us against the bando, because it's never that, right? I got love for some of those people over there. But the bottom line is, the more I didn't say anything at first. I just watched and I started listening. And the bottom line is what you did was diabolical. And what you're continuing to do is not making it any better. Like, what is wrong with you? But then it made me think, you know what, Nunni? I don't think it was never mutual, right? I think we supported him. We got ate up in comments. We got called desperate. We did all the things for him. But why would I even think that he would even think to say, man, I'm going to leave Jennifer alone today because I know what today is? He probably doesn't know, because he doesn't fucking care. Kev cares about Kev, and I'm seeing more and more just of that. Kev cares about Kev. Nunni didn't bring it to the front. You did. Private and Carrie didn't bring it to the front. You did. You created this and are now mad because people have a fucking opinion. Standing on business does not mean you stand on the shit that you did and say it's okay. Period. What you did was egregious, disgusting. So I'm going to say this to you, Kev, this is my comment to you, since I'm always in the comments. Play the fucking recording. Play it, Kev. I want to hear the recording so I can eat crow and I can come back and say I was so wrong. Play the recording. And that's all I got to say to him. Don't address me anymore until you play the recording.
Nunni, am I able to respond?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to let Kevin know. I already know a lot of people don't like me. I'm a real Sagittarian. You know, I'm in my 40s. I know a lot of people don't like me. That's why it's important to like yourself when you come on this app, so you don't give a fuck and you don't switch up in the things that you don't believe that you believe in. I don't switch up on what I believe in. I stand on what I believe in. I get 2 million views a month, Kevin, on this app. And over the last 2.5 years that I've been on here, I think you've been on here for 4 or 5 years. I've been on here for 2.5 years. I've met Nicki Minaj. She put me on Queen Radio. She's paid for me to come and hang out with her twice. I was on Hollywood Unlocked. I've been on TMZ. Paris Hilton just followed me yesterday. Who the fuck are you talking to? You know? And in terms of this nosy bystander thing, because I see how you like to bring up people's names, like to just try to add to the argument, to deflect, like you try to bring up Nunni saying something or this person doing this to deflect. The only issue I've ever had with Nosy, and she knows what it's a Nicki Minaj thing. I love Nicki. She doesn't like Nicki. So she says bad things about Nicki, and then I do videos in response. Has nothing to fucking do with messy TikTok. My correlation with nosy bystanders is not connected to messy TikTok. I go live once every 6 months. So if I wanted to be a part of something, don't you think I would be doing something to be the fuck a part of it? I'm happy being a common cousin. I am going to start going live, but it won't be about this messy shit because I see it doesn't get your ass anywhere. I want Nunni to put up what TikTok says about you. All of y'all, go on the search AI, because I'm mad, my voice is shaking. Go on the search AI. Thank you, Nunni. This is what TikTok says about you. You can Google yourself on TikTok, and it will give you a summary of what the fuck TikTok thinks about your dumb ass. You're 51 years old, about to be 52, and this is what the fuck they say about you, dummy. This is your brand, dummy. This is your fucking brand, stupid. 4.5 years, and this is what the fuck you known for. Harassment of Nitra, double standards in appearance and criticism. Kev the Comic has been accused of bullying women on TikTok, primarily through derogatory content targeting their personal appearance. This is you. Unaddressed disrespect during live streams. They don't know nothing about you, nigga. You ain't funny. They ain't saying nothing about you being funny. What the fuck you supposed to be known for? Ain't nowhere in here. I wish Nunni would put up what the fuck they say about me, though. Huh?
If
I
you
wish
send
you would
it to
put
me, I
what the
can.
I send it to you. Let me send it to you right.
I'm gonna take that down. But you guys can get that on your own. Just do a search in your TikTok.
I just sent it to you, Nunni.
Let me take a look. Just keep the cursing to a minimum. I want to keep the
I'm
box.
sorry. I
No, no,
apologize.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
calm
You're
down.
listen. I completely understand. Nobody came here. You didn't come here talking bad about anybody. Hold on, Pro. I'm coming to get you. Pearl, let me play Pearl's thing real quick because she didn't get to hear it.
Um, I'm totally turned off. I am totally turned off. I am totally dejected. Um, I don't see any space for any type of anything. Unless it's something bando, exclusively bando, only bando, and if you not bando, I don't see you in the bando. You don't support the bando. Anything that we do is only gonna be bando. I don't need a bunch of people there. I don't need hundreds of people there. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. Everybody that switched over, stay over there. Stay out my life. I don't want to have to block you, but at this point, I'm at the point of blocking niggas. I'm at the point of blocking niggas. I'm at the point of just, I don't need your support. I don't need your positivity. I don't need your pat on the backs. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. I don't care how big you are on this app. I don't care how small you are on this app. I don't care how significant or insignificant you are on this app. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all win. Y'all win. Y'all win. I'm not interested in going back and forth and competing and defending and justifying. I'm not interested in doing that anymore. This app is run by women.
Listen.
And a heterosexual man can't win. They have no argument. They have no defense. They have nothing. At this point, I just want to go my separate way. I want to detach, disconnect, disinvolve. Y'all win. Y'all win. They're going so far as to even say that my support is fake when they talk about Shamika and the other people that support financially harm. Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, right? Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, I used to think that Auntie Pearl stood on business, but I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I don't know where I went wrong with Auntie Pearl. I don't know. But still to this day, I have an affection for Auntie Pearl. Right? But everything that Auntie Pearl stood on, she abandoned. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else, Auntie Pearl abandoned what she stood on.
Auntie Pearl, damn it, get off the phone. The fuck?
Right. But everything that Auntie Pearl stood on, she abandoned. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else, Auntie Pearl abandoned what she stood on. And it's just so disappointing. Because I trusted her. I believed in her. I thought the best of her. But everything that she said she stood on, she abandoned because people were pressuring her.
So, you mean to tell me that you trusted all these women over this whole course of time, and so from October 19th to now this clip is October 31st. 8 women have been addressed. 8 women lied on you, Kev. 8 women created a narrative about you, Kev. 8 women, 8. Should I run down the list? Oh, and they're trash too. So we have Nunni, Private, Carrie, Tangi, Shari, Jen, Gemini, Pearl.
Private.
I said private. I think I said private. Let's go again. Nunni, Carrie, Private, Shari, Pearl, Jen, Oh, Dr. Michelle, thank you. Dr. Michelle. Gemini. Miss and Tangi. That's 9. 9. 9 in 1 week. 9 people. I'm gonna have to write this down because it actually, you know what? I'm not gonna write it down because after today, I'm not talking about it no more. After today, I'm not talking about it no more. I'm gonna put a pause on this right here real quick. Because Dr. Michelle is here. Dr. Michelle, do you mind if I play that interaction of you guys yesterday?
In the comments and everything. They was going from platform to platform, box to box, creator to creator, comments to comments, just to spew the message, just to spew the hate.
So yesterday he's live. Dr. Michelle just blows by there. She types in the comments, "Good morning, Bando," or "Good morning, everyone." And here's how that goes for her.
Dispute it and to tell the lies, right? But now all of a sudden they faded into the shadows. They going off into the and now there's only 1 or 2 that's still standing out there in the paint, all on that island, all by themselves. Because with the other ones, the damage has been done already.
I hope Auntie Pearl's on the phone cursing him out on the fucking back end because what he did and what he said was unnecessary if they had a falling out privately on the back end.
Whether the truth come out or not, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't hear the truth, so they don't give a fuck. The damage has been done already. Cause a lot of these motherfuckers out here, when it come to Kev the Comic, they gonna always go with the worst side of the story, and they don't care what the fucking truth is. They don't care about what the facts is. And by the time the truth and the facts and everything come out, they don't get it. Most of the people that heard the lies don't stick around to hear the truth. Most of the people that hear the lies, they don't stick around to hear the truth. They don't care about what the truth is once they hear the lie, because the lie feeds into what they already thought about you, the perception and everything else.
Dr. Michelle, you and you already know we go way back to when we used to hang out over there with Nitra back in the day. Okay. And there was no fighting or nothing. Like at that time when I met you, I came from Kev's. He used to, him and Nitra were friends. He always used to say, go support Nitra. She's very funny, blah, blah, blah. She comes on from this time and that time and whatever time. And that's how I met Dr. Michelle. And when I heard this shit, my blood literally boiled. Hey, Auntie Pearl, you good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I had got another phone call. The last thing I heard him say was he don't know where he went wrong with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just have to catch it on the clips if you don't want to replay it again.
No. I'll replay it for you. Just give me a second.
Financially,
Okay.
Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, right? Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, I used to think that Auntie Pearl stood on business, but I was wrong. I was so wrong.
Auntie Pearl, just give me 2 minutes of your time. No more phone calls. Listen to this.
Yes, ma'am.
About Auntie Pearl. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I don't know where I went wrong with Auntie Pearl. I don't know. But still to this day, I have an affection for Auntie Pearl. Right? But everything that Auntie Pearl stood on, she abandoned. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else, Auntie Pearl abandoned what she stood on. And it's just so disappointing. Because I trusted her, I believed in her, I thought the best of her. But everything that she said she stood on, she abandoned because people were pressuring her. Everything. And of course, course, she'll make it seem like it's because of this and because of that and this, that, and some other stuff and some shit like that. Pressure will bust a pipe, especially if it's a thin pipe. Especially if that pipe is not built to withstand the pressure that's coming through that pipe.
Okay. We'll be ready in a minute, okay? You want your banana?
No matter what they said about Auntie Pearl, I would have never switched it. No matter what they said about Auntie Pearl, I would have never switched up. But I can't say the same about her.
There was nothing.
He can't say the same about you. You heard that?
Yeah. Nunni,
I
you
don't
know,
know where
just
this is
like,
coming from. I'm very disappointed because you don't deserve that at all. But I'm not surprised. And I'm going to tell you why, Pearl. And I'm going to show you why. I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay? Because this has been now 9 women he's spoken on in 1 week. This was the last message I sent to Kev. And he still came to the platform to bring our disagreement to the front end. I won't be returning to the bando. Block me. Let's leave it there. Take care. Why does everything need to be content all of a sudden? I'm confused. Because the level of support you've given him, okay, I never would have, and you have nothing to do with this situation. Why now? Why is he bringing you up now? Do you know why?
I think it's because he's heard me or somebody showed him a video of me speaking on the situation with him and Billy. And I meant what I said. Like I still stand on what I said. I want to articulate this the right way.
Of course.
I care about Kev. I still love the nigga.
Of
That's
course.
not going to change. However, I am disappointed in his actions, and I have every right to be, especially as a big supporter, as a friend, a buddy, a homie, which I thought we was. You and you just can't do what you did and then think that the women that support you is not going to speak out about it if it's here on the app where we give you your 1000% of support. It's just not possible. We're all on this app together, and when we see certain things cross our path, you're going to speak on it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on what I said, Nunni. I'm disappointed in him. I never would have thought that Kev would have did what he did and shared that video with anybody. I never would have thought that.
Me neither.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't even remember if I sent him those sexy pictures of me. I don't think I did. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, you know, man, I just trusted the nigga more than that to do some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm one of the people who has accepted the slander when it comes to supporting him. And I was okay with that. I'm still okay with that.
Right.
It's just that I can't put my support behind, even when I love you, I can't put my support behind you when I know you wrong.
Correct.
And that's my whole thing. Like, I don't care about none of the other women that you know want to, you know, chew his neck up like a vampire because he wrong. You know, I don't want to abuse him in any way. I don't want to, you know, be malicious to him in any way. I don't want to do any of that. I just simply spoke on it, and I'm disappointed in my bro. You know what I'm saying? And I still have an affection for him as well. I just don't like what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care about, I still don't care about none of the women that, you know, want to chew my neck up because of the support that I give to him. I just can't stand behind my dog on this. I can't. He was wrong for what he did to Billy. And I just can't stand behind him on that. And as much as I love him, I just can't. And I'm not going to. And it
So,
didn't even have to be Billy. It could have been you, Nunni. It could have been somebody else.
right.
That was just too much for me and too hot to handle. And I'm like, nah, bro, my guy is wrong. My guy wrong.
Well, in this live yesterday, he also wished death on me again because he did it on Thursday morning. Um, and so it's just getting more and more unhinged. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like and so when I heard him bring you up, all this time has passed that you've kind of been away. You know, for whatever reason, it's nobody's business. But I was just shocked to hear that he brought your name up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody's running around sharing it. I mean, honestly, Nunni, I still haven't even heard you speak real foul or nothing.
I
So
haven't. I
I
haven't.
just haven't heard that from you. I haven't seen it. So to me, I think it's just people that genuinely care about them. As women, we just had to stand for something right now. I'm sorry, we just had to stand for it, and you could still love them.
Of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? And not be bogus to them and just speaking on it because we are women first.
I think that the reason why we got here is because there's too many bogus women telling him that this is okay.
I
Do you
can
know how
agree
many
with you on that.
times? Do you know how many times I've told him, Kev, all right, enough with the Nitra shit. Ja, let's move on to this. Let's move on to I used to send him stories to cover. You think no, we're still in the same shithole since the fucking players ball.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm not the only one that sees that.
Correct.
Okay. So I just started going live because the recaps, honestly, it takes 5 hours to recap a 30-minute clip, right? So I was just like, you know what? I'll do pre-caps. And that's what I started this platform about, right? Just listening to clips silently, no commenting, no nothing, no guest boxes open,
Correct.
no nothing. Normally I don't have boxes open. And from 5:30 in the morning to 8 a.m., I just play clips, and everybody else recaps it throughout the day. And guess where Nunni's at? Nunni's at work. You understand? So he had a problem with that. And he blamed it on a cartoon. So that was what our falling out was about. And then 2 days later, it's another person, and then another person, and then another person, and then I'm just so fucking confused at this point.
And I know that like I know the brother is feeling under attack. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes when we make our bed, Nunni, we just gotta lay in it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that when I opened my mouth, that there was possible repercussions coming behind it, possibly more attacks, more slander. I opened myself up to that when I opened my mouth, and I'm okay with that too. Um, I just feel like I ain't gonna lie, Nunni. Like, who the fuck are we if we can't tell a brother that? Come on, man, you
I
bogus.
know. I understand. I
Who
completely
are we?
understand. I completely understand. Well, all I wanted to, well, first, I want to thank you for coming over here. I know you have better shit to do. I listened to this in the wee hours this morning. I listened to what he said about Jen. I listened to what he said about me taking the trash out, AKA his supporters. Okay? I took the trash with me, which was another horrible thing that he said, right? I heard him go in on Shari. And so I'm just kind of like, all right, how many more in 1 week before we address this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nine people in 1 week is not an accident. No, nobody's lying on him. Nobody's turning on him. Nobody disparaged his name. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He brought this to the app. He said he shared that video.
Exactly. Exactly. And I just man, Nuni,
I'm really
we
disappointed.
gotta stand on something, right? We gotta
Yeah,
stand on we
we
gotta
go
stand on
way,
something.
way. Look, guys, let me explain to you how sad this is, right? Pearl's been gone. Nobody asked questions. We've seen her around, but we've never blocked each other, Pearl. We've never had a difference of opinion, an argument. We just never knew, and we are not asking what happened because that's your personal business with your friend, right? So now to be here, it bothers me to even see that you're going through this because I've seen you take a fucking ass whooping on this app behind Kev.
Yeah, multiple.
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 Multiple. And when you left, I started catching the strays. Didn't you come here a couple of weeks ago and said, damn, Nunni, they eating your ass up out in these streets?
Yeah.
And I don't even jump in a box to fight for him. You can't find one clip of me doing that. Which,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I'm trying to understand who's the disloyal one here because you're bringing all these things to the front end when we're addressing you on the back end. What was the need for it? That's all. It's a good question to ask.
And
And I
I didn't even want to address it with I didn't even want to address it with him on the back end. I didn't have no interest in that either.
Also,
Because
look
you
at
know when
that.
he's uptight, you can't really talk to Kev when he's uptight about something. You know, it's difficult to have a conversation with him when he's under pressure and things are going crazy for him. It's just difficult to talk to him. It don't make him a bad motherfucker.
No,
It's difficult to talk to him. So you know, should have kept my mouth shut? No,
thank
no,
you. Well,
and
no,
I
because
think
you
that's the
my
and
guy.
problem. That's the
and he
problem
could
with you.
see and he could see me as fake, but I know I sat on that panel with Pearl and Rick. And that's when I came to his platform, I saw Pearl and Rick as his realest ones. And I sat on that platform where they both told him that they thought he needed to chill. So he can't call them fake because they did on the front end address it and send and communicate that with love. He can call me fake. I'm new here, but I saw them address him and try to communicate it to him openly. No one, I don't see them doing it behind the scenes.
Right. And you know what? I'm not willing to fall out with anybody else, right? Because of my association with him. Just because I'm associated with him, I'm getting attacked on this fucking motherfucking app.
Yeah, and you know they want you to, you know, these people, you know, that ain't right. They
Yeah.
want you to come on and cuss them out. They want you to
No,
tell all the
no, no. Yeah.
business. They
Well, I'm
want you
not.
to tell all the tea. That's what they
Right.
want.
Nah, and it's not that type of party because I have class. But I can publicly ask him to fucking stop because he's displaying. I'm going to tell you what I told him on the back end. Stop displaying such weakness publicly. It's
Mm,
not a good look.
mm. I like that, Noonie. I like that.
I don't believe in public displays of weakness. I don't.
I like that.
Okay. And that's the reason why I sent him that message on the back end. He could have left that bitch right there and moved on with his merry old life. And none of us would be here right now.
I'm gonna get off of here because I'm picking up somebody's child.
Okay, then.
But I'm
Have a
gonna tell
great
you
day.
this.
What?
I'm gonna tell you this before I go. Um, Do I think we should have kept our mouth quiet as women supporters of his? No, I don't. Not at this moment in time. Does that mean that we dislike him or we don't care about him anymore? No, it doesn't. I believe that for the women that did choose to speak up and say something about what our friend did, I think that was woman of us. I think that was mature of us. Um, we still don't expect no bad for him. And if I could say one thing to him, it's just, you know, motherfuckers still love you,
Of
but you
course.
do need to calm down and go sit down, take a time out, think about what's going on, and try to work your way through this. This shall pass, just the same way everything else does on this app and in real life. This too shall pass, but you're gonna have to own it.
Right. It's the ownership that's the problem, and it's not up to the misplaced anger and the misplaced blame is the problem here, and I'm not taking ownership for anyone else's actions. Nunni is not doing it. Let's go ahead and let's listen to Dr. Michelle. Dr. Michelle, if you're still in here, just say hi. Because I know that you were in the box, but it's so different to listen to it when you're out of the box.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm still in bed. I'm still in bed, but I'm here.
All right, good morning.
It's not shit. Correct.
Controversy. Anytime Peter gets to a point where ain't nobody talking about her, she ain't in the limelight, what she does, she brings up Kev the comic. Anytime she ain't got no narrative, what does she do? She go back to talking about Kev the comic. Until I run her ass up a flagpole and I make her look like a fool and she go away for a little while. And then nobody talking about her again, and then what happens? She brings up Kev the comic. She brings up Kev the comic. Dr. Michelle, fancy seeing you here. Dr. Michelle, I would, maybe I need to check your temperature. Dr. Michelle? Dr. Michelle, how you doing today? How you doing today? Ain't seen you in a while, but I have seen you in other places.
Tap the screen, guys. Please tap the
I
screen.
haven't seen you here in a while, but I've seen you in other places, so I just figured I'd check your temperature and see how you doing.
Hello? Are you kidding me?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I've been in court.
I got you.
Okay. And I have a new grandbaby. I'm busy.
I got you.
I don't get in other people's fight. I fight my own fight.
Well, I got you. Well, I have seen you and seen some of the comments made in other platforms, so I just thought I'd check your temperature.
Okay. Yeah, last time I checked here, I ain't on parole. I ain't on paper.
Whoa. This ain't even that. This ain't about being on parole or check.
Okay.
So don't take that angle, right? Don't take that angle.
Okay.
But I also have to protect my space. And if I see somebody come in my space that have had unfavorable things to say, then don't you think I have a right to check their temperature on it?
You do.
Okay,
And what did I say bad about you?
So it has hang tight. So it has nothing to do with you being on parole or anything like that. It's about protecting my own.
Whoa. Look, correction. I'm not on paper.
That's what you said. But I'm using the same. I'm using the same example that you just said, Kev. I'm not on parole or anything. Ain't that what you just said?
I'm not on parole.
Okay,
I'm not on probation.
So the same euphemism that you used, I'm referring to the same thing. So I'm using the same example that you use.
Okay, that's fine, but I can go in other spaces and
I didn't say that. I didn't say that you couldn't. I'm talking about that's why I say I'm just checking your temperature. I didn't come at you in no messed up kind of way. I didn't come at you as though I'm trying to check you. I have seen the comments and heard some of the things said. So I'm protecting my space. It has nothing. So don't try to make it some feminism thing like where I'm trying to check you.
See. Now, Kale, I ain't say nothing about feminism. I'm asking.
But it's the whole implication though. It's the.
What did I say about you? I'm disappointed. I am disappointed.
What are you disappointed in though?
I'm disappointed in how everything was handled.
So how did that have to do?
Listen. I'm gonna pull a Kev on a Kev. Can I finish? Can you let me talk? Because listen,
pull a Kev on a Kev. Look, the little subliminal shade ain't necessary, right?
That's not shade.
I'm gonna pull a Kev on Kev. If you gonna talk, just talk. You don't have to say I'm gonna pull a Kev.
But you keep interrupting me.
Oh, okay.
It's like you want to control my response. I am disappointed.
See, there you go with the trigger words to control my response. Come on.
It's Kev.
So she says, Kev, you're not letting me talk. It's almost like you're trying to control my response.
So don't try to make it some feminism thing like where I'm trying to check
No,
you.
see. Now, Kel, I ain't saying nothing about feminism. I'm asking.
But it's the whole implication though. It's the
What did I say about you? I'm disappointed. I am disappointed.
What are you disappointed in though?
I'm disappointed in how everything was handled.
So how did that have to do?
Because listen. I'm gonna pull a Kev on a Kev. Can I finish? Can you let me talk? Because listen,
see the pull a Kev on a Kev. Look, the little subliminal shade ain't necessary, right?
That's not shade.
I'm gonna pull a Kev on Kev. If you gonna talk, just talk. You don't have to say I'm gonna pull a Kev.
But you keep interrupting. Me. It's like you want to control my response. I am disappointed.
See, there you go with the trigger words to control my response. Come on.
Kel. What's up? Listen, I stayed away for me because I didn't like the outcome. Okay?
What was the outcome?
I stayed away. Now, Kel.
I'm just trying to get an understanding, Dr. You got doctor at the front.
Hey,
I'm trying to understand because you keep using open-ended. You keep making open-ended statements.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't explain where you're coming from.
You know what? It is explaining where I'm coming from because no matter what I say, you're going to disagree with what I say. So listen. So Kev, you have a great day. And yes, there is a doctor before my name.
I'm trying to get an understanding of what you're saying. And you're making it combative.
No, I'm not making it combative. You're taking it that way. I sat back, I observed, I took notes, and I listened. And I made a choice for me. Let me just go over here and do what I'm doing, and I'm going to watch everybody else. And I strolled in today, and I said, good morning, everyone. You brought me up to check my temperature because you saw what I said in somebody else's space. That's okay. I can do that. I didn't say anything disparaging about you. I was disappointed, and I'm sticking to that. That's how I feel.
Disappointed in what, though? I'm trying to understand the nature of your
outcome. I'm disappointed.
What is the outcome? What is the disappointment
between
you? Outcome? You're being vague. You're being extremely vague.
No, I'm not, Kevin. No, I'm not.
So I'm just trying to get to the meat of the matter, right? What were you disappointed in, and what's the outcome you're speaking about? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm speaking about the fallout between you and how it was handled with the other ladies.
Who did it? Okay, so let me ask you this. So who did that though?
I don't know. You asked. I wasn't a part of it. I don't know who did what.
I got it, Dr. Michelle. See, this is just I appreciate you coming up, and
I didn't. You brought me up.
Okay, no problem. Well, since I brought you up, I'm gonna put you down.
He drops her out of the box. Good morning, Dr. Michelle.
Girl, let me tell you something.
That was extremely hard for me to listen to this morning.
You know what? My bae, he was like, who in the F does he think he is? Nunni, you've known me for a minute.
I know.
I have, show me one video. Show me any video where you've seen me spend my money on this app. And I'm not saying this in a negative way to anyone who gives. I do it in silent. I move in silent. Mm-hmm. When he found the clip, and he's not even on TikTok. I'm like, how did you get that? He said, don't worry about it. I have friends. Mm-hmm. He listened to it. He analyzed it. He said, from what I saw, the moment you came in, he immediately hit that button. So that means he had been looking and waiting for you.
For you to go.
He had been watching you.
Mm-hmm.
For what? He is not my man. I can go where I want to go, whether I subscribed or not. I am disappointed. I'm even more disappointed now because, see, I was going to be quiet. I've been silent about what I was going to do on the back end myself for him and this Bando Bash. Okay?
Right.
I'm a veteran. And I explained what he was trying to do. See, let me tell you something. When you fall out with people, you're blocking your own blessing. I have heard him say that several times. Stay out of it when people are going back and forth. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Just say less. I was willing to put up some of my own money to help with t-shirts, but I was going to announce it to him around Christmas to keep it quiet, because you always do what you're going to do on the back end, move in silent. Well, guess what? I'm going to keep my little money. I'm going to keep my t-shirts that I was willing to have made up for you as a surprise. And then you turn around and get upset with me because I said, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I will continue to be disappointed. Slander my name again when I didn't say anything about him other than I'm disappointed. Don't slander me. Don't snow me. Don't snow all the people that support you, and this is how you do them. So, Miss Anointed One, I am okay. Trust me, I am. I spent time with my grandkids. We were up last night. I'm okay. But what he did and what he's continuing to do, he needs to take his own advice and say less. Say less. If you don't have anything nice to say, then be quiet. That's it. And I'm fine. So he can unfollow, block, whatever he want to do, but just leave me the hell alone. And to find out that he's watching and he's taking notes. He said, let me hear from anybody else one disparaging thing. Because what Kev doesn't realize what he did when he sent that video and he admitted to it. He is now liable. Remember when he talked about that court that Nitra had with Kiana?
Yes.
You remember you remember what he said? Two
Right.
words: unclean hands. That's a long reach, Kev. That's a
Right.
very long reach. He admitted it.
And then he walked it back.
You can't walk that. You know what?
Hold on. I'll play it real quick. Give me just a second. Don't go nowhere. Let's take a listen to how. Now this is all one live in the same day.
So with Carrie and private at the same time. Now they're trying to say that I revenge corn Billy.
Tap the
Because
screen,
in that
y'all.
conversation, I shared with them the video. I did share with them that video. It was not in a moment of anger. It was not in a moment of revenge. It was not in a moment of where I was trying to get back at her. I trusted them. The still photo I sent them was a still photo. If they got a video, I don't know about no video. Somebody said something about a video. I sent a still photo. I had a photo that didn't have any head on, no face, no nothing. I have a still photo. I didn't send them nothing. I don't know nothing about no goddamn video. Somebody in the comments said something about a video. I don't know nothing about no goddamn video. Carrie in private said that they went through my fucking phone. They went through my phone and saw the video. Did y'all not hear that? Did y'all not hear that live? But no, y'all would rather come over here to Kev the Comic.
That's how the story progressed. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying these things, Dr. Michelle. He is.
I know. And that's what he doesn't understand is the internet is forever. Okay? No matter if you said, "Oh, I only sent the still picture. It wasn't a video." It's still illegal. You don't do that. You have unclean hands, Kev.
So
Say
I'm trying to
less.
understand how this now became our fault. He's attacked me. He's attacked Carrie. He's attacked Private. He's attacked you. He attacked Auntie Pearl. He attacked Authentically Me Jen. He attacked It's Me. He attacked Shari. Okay? Yesterday, Gemini went in his live. He blocked her. Said, "Oh, I've been waiting to see you. Oh, keep your ass over there." He said that I took out the trash. You want to hear that? You want to hear how he said I
You
took out
know,
the trash?
this is just verbal abuse. Keep playing it. It's verbal abuse, verbal assault,
Motherfuckers.
verbal attacks.
You got the
Hold on. Because now now that I wrote the list down, it's 10 women in 1 week.
You went after the wrong motherfuckers, bitch. You got the bitch. You got the garbage. You took the garbage out, ho. You took the trash out. Yeah, bitch. You took the trash out. You didn't. Ain't nobody over in the bando that support the bando. Fuck with y'all on this shit. You took out the trash, bitch. You took out the trash.
Backdoor you if you love 'em. I just sent the text 150 if you catch 'em. You ever
Let's go, G West.
He's talking about me. He keeps saying I stole his supporters. So this was him talking about me, that I took the trash out.
And I'm that nigga. If once we fall out, we fall the fuck out. Ain't no going back. We making up apologies and
That's what I'm asking. Who is he calling trash?
nobody.
The supporters that support, that's been here.
That's crazy.
Let's finish it.
Once we fall the fuck out, we fall the fuck out. You understand me? Ain't no back and forth. Ain't no rekindling it later on. Ain't no bitch, die.
Okay. So, for the 138 of you that came from the bando, you have been called trash, okay, because you come in here. You can't go there and come in here, as you very well quickly learned yesterday, Dr. Michelle.
Oh yes, and I'm far from, like I said, everything what he's doing right now is bando banter. He's just slandering any person who disagrees with him. And at this point, he should just say less. Say less. Stop speaking on people, because when he opened up a can of worms and he has no control of what's going to happen next. He doesn't, because now other individuals, they're sitting back, the same thing that he was doing, that he did to me. Oh, you've been waiting and watching. You've been saying that about all the other women who spoke up about you. Now other people are watching you and they're taking notes. So when it happens, and he's always saying how clairvoyant he is, God has a way. It's in the timing. So I suggest he be quiet. He sent that video. He sent the pictures. He did all of this when he should have just said, keep it on the back end. Just keep it on the back end. And I said what I said, and I'm standing 10 toes on it. And everything else, I am disappointed. Very
He didn't even
disappointed.
let you get a chance to clearly answer
wasn't.
questions.
Let me say this. As an investigator, as an auditor, when my law enforcement friends, I have a friend that's a DA, when they listen to it, pay attention to his actions. He's been planning this. It was his intent. As soon as he saw me, He was ready. It was intentional. He chose those words, not me. Nothing that I said had anything to do with feminism.
I
Those
know.
are underlying issues. That's how he already thought. I can't control that. He said it. And then you want to insult the doctor before my name?
Yes.
Negro, please. Don't play with me. No, don't snow me. That's what you're trying to do. Or it would have been better if I would have said, yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Kev. You're right, Kev. Whatever you say, Kev. Please. No. I said what I said. I'm disappointed because it rubbed me the wrong way when he put that picture up there with your name on it. And I'm like, what the hell? Why
You
he
know
didn't
what's
crop
so
that out?
funny? Right. Thank you. If he would have cropped it out, I would have never said a word to him, not even behind the scenes. I just would have stopped going back.
And it's like, how dare you? And so I took a scroll yesterday on the other side of TikTok because I love music. I am an extrovert. I can meet people, hang out. People on the back end are sending me messages. Hey, aren't you that Dr. Michelle from the Messy TikTok? And this comic says some things about you. I'm not here for that. Don't want to talk about it. Oh, don't worry about it. We're having a discussion about it. And we're trying to put something together. We just want your thoughts on it. I'll think about it. I'm not finna get into that because I'm not the one. I don't come up here and do this back and forth.
I know.
I don't do that. I pick up a pen and a piece of paper. Because remember, he sent the videos. He has unclean hands. He will not stop slandering other women. So if some of the other women on the other side of TikTok who have these huge platforms, if they all decide to come together and protest against him, what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen?
I just wish that he would have kept all of this where it needed to be kept, which was on the back end. And the more that the days progress, the worse that it's gotten. And I think that my breaking point was when I heard what he said about Auntie Pearl.
I was shocked. I was very disappointed.
Because, look, all week long it's been a fucking breaking point, and I thought it had reached its peak with the video. That's what I thought. I'm like, okay, we can't reach above this peak. This is the worst it's gonna get. And then I heard what he said about Dr. Michelle at 3:30 this morning. I was listening to that shit.
Hold up. I was asleep on my left side. You mean to tell me that MF is still okay? Let me get my other devices because I'm not finna play with him. He should just move on, focus on his bando and his upcoming events, and stop talking about people. Because last time I checked, I only have Charles and Glenda are my parents, not Kev. People can go wherever they want to go on this app, support whoever they want to, however they want to on this app. If I disagree with you, and what you gonna do?
Right.
What are you going to do? And he's still talking. Okay, play it. Cause see now
Well, he's
I'm
still
getting
talking right
pissed.
now?
No, I'm asking you. Did he say anything else about me? Because now
No, that was
I'm
it.
finna.
That was
Okay,
it.
cause I'm about to say I'm finna go get a pen and some paper and I'm gonna make some legal stuff happen. Stop slandering on people who disagree with you. Move on. I am entitled to my opinion. If you don't like it, so what? So what? It is what it is, right?
No, I
And
agree.
some shit like that.
And right.
Hang on a tick or two. Just chill out. The fuck? I'm sorry, y'all. This is not me. I don't.
Dr. Michelle, you didn't even get the opportunity to speak yesterday. So that's why I'm glad that at least you get to say what you want to say here.
No, because and because you don't like me, and I know the bloggers can get this. You don't want me using your words, trademark them then. How about that? Trademark every single last one of them. Put a patent on it. Get it all copywritten. You can't copyright everyday words. You cannot. Got my girl. I need my coffee and my bagel. Sitting over here.
Listen, Dr. Michelle, I'm sorry that happened to you. Thank you for coming up.
No,
You know that
Nunni,
you already know what's
it's
up.
okay. It's okay. It needed to come out because now other people can see. I'm not saying don't support. If that's who you want to, you support whoever you want to support, but stop speaking on the ones who don't want to kick it with you.
Right. And in no time, in any moment, has anyone heard me say, fuck him, don't go supporting him, don't go over there, he's the danger to women. I haven't said none of that stuff.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. And so I told David, I said, don't worry about it. He says, no, Michelle, I am going to worry about it because he counted 12 women. And I'm like, I thought it
counted
was
10.
Well,
All right, so
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
run
where
down
he
the
got
list.
I don't know what he saw or what he knows.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. Because, see, David is law enforcement. David is not on this app like that. He's not. He's too busy out here on these streets protecting people.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like I told him, I don't want to know how you got the audios and all the other clips. That's his job. Now you messing with his home. Kev just needs to keep my name out of his mouth if you don't have anything nice to say. Period.
That's it, that's
That's
all.
it. Period.
That's it, that's all.
And everything will be okay in a tick or two if he would just be quiet. Just be quiet.
Well, go get your coffee, go get your bagel.
I am.
Hanging out
And
for another
yeah, he
20
just pulled
minutes.
in the driveway, and I really don't want to get put in detention if he find out I'm on TikTok with
Okay,
talking
but real
about this
quick, write this
man.
down. So
Well,
if you wanna hear that clip again, it's on YouTube. It's on a page called Drama Talk, and it's at the 1 hour and 18-minute mark.
okay.
All
Well,
right.
Anointed One, sometimes the detention is good, with those other handcuffs, but I gotta go. I hear the key.
Don't get too freaky, boo boo. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Michelle.
All right, thank you. Go
You
ahead
got
and
it.
drop me. Drop me.
All right, I will. I'll drop you now. Okay. Hey, Jen, what's up?
That's what I wanted to say. Like, nobody wanted to do any of this. You could tell that when everybody started talking about it, it was uneasy. It was not something that anybody got any pleasure out of. But if he keeps talking, everybody else is going to have to continue to prove their truth. And the truth is always going to be the truth. I don't know if he understands that, right? Like, you can tell your lies and you believe them, and you can even make other people believe them. But at the end of the day, when what is it my grandma used to say? When the road meets the whatever.
Yeah, when the rubber meets the road, he
When the
said
rubber
it
meets the
25
road, the truth
times.
is going to be the truth. And that's what I want him to realize. You know the truth deep down. You might not be saying it verbally, but you know what the truth is. So as long as you keep talking, everybody's going to have to keep continuing to prove. And that's just leave it alone. Let it go.
Right.
That's it. Love you, Nunni. Bye.
Thank you, Jen. All right, so Sam wanted to hear what he had to say about Auntie Pearl. We're going to then listen to what he said about Shari again, and then we're going to listen to what he said about Jen again. which is, and I'm sorry if I'm doing this repetitively, it's because there's people rotating in the room, and they deserve to hear the clip. Hey, Carrie.
Hey, you just said it. So I was about to ask because I was knocked out and then my phone was dead. I didn't charge it last night. So I woke up to like 950 messages and shares. So yeah, I'm happy about to play it. That's what I wanted. Okay, try me.
Okay, all right. No, you're fine. I'm happy to play it again. I'm gonna play it this last one time. Whoever doesn't get it, it's on Mad Cow's YouTube. And the title of the video is Kev the Comic. He puts it on the floor. Auntie Pearl, Authentically Jen, and Shari. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Nobody in the box for now.
Detach, disconnect, come back and forth and competing.
Okay.
None of that. Bando, only bando, and if you
guys, I need you to tap the screen. Tap. I know we're already over 100. It's not even that I want more taps. I just want to protect the live.
I don't need a bunch of people there. I don't need hundreds of people there. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. Everybody that switched over, stay over there. Stay out my life. I don't want to have to block you, but at this point, I'm at the point of blocking niggas. I'm at the point of blocking niggas. I'm at the point of just, I don't need your support. I don't need your positivity. I don't need your pat on the backs. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. I don't care how big you are on this app. I don't care how small you are on this app. I don't care how significant or insignificant you are on this app. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all win. Y'all win. Y'all win. And a heterosexual man can't win. They have no argument. They have no defense. They have nothing. When it, at this point, I just want to go my separate way. I want to detach, disconnect, disinvolve. Y'all win. Y'all win. They're going so far as to even say that my support is fake when they talk about Shamika and the other people that support financially on even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, right? Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, I used to think that Auntie Pearl stood on business, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I don't know where I went wrong with Auntie Pearl. I don't know. But still to this day, I have an affection for Auntie Pearl. Right? But everything that Auntie Pearl stood on, she abandoned. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else. Because she felt felt the pressure from everybody else, Auntie Pearl abandoned what she stood on. And it's just so disappointing. Because I trusted her, I believed in her, I thought the best of her. But everything that she said she stood on, she abandoned because people were pressuring her. Everything. Everything. And of course, she'll make it seem like it's because of this and because of that and this, that, and some other stuff and some shit like that. Pressure will bust a pipe. Especially if it's a thin pipe.
Real quick, yeah, I'm sorry for the interruption. Can somebody, I don't think I follow Tea Time. Can somebody share the live to Tea Time? Because I don't want to play this again, and I don't know if she's heard this yet. So I want to get this out of the way because I'm about to leave in about 30 minutes, and I want her to hear it from me. So if you can do me that favor, I'm going to run this back again, and we're going to just quietly listen.
On this app. I'm done. Y'all win. Y'all win. Y'all win. I'm not interested in going back and forth and competing and defending and justifying. I'm not interested in doing that anymore. This app is run by women, and a heterosexual man can't win. They have no argument, they have no defense, they have nothing. When it at this point, I just want to go my separate way. I want to detach, disconnect.
Thank you, Jen.
Y'all win. Y'all win.
Thank you, Jen.
So far as to even say that my support is fake when they talk about Shamika and the other people that support financially for him. Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, right? Even when they come down to Auntie Pearl, I used to think that Auntie Pearl stood on business, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I was so wrong about Auntie Pearl. I don't know where I went wrong with Auntie Pearl. I don't know. But still to this day, I have an affection for Auntie Pearl. Right? But every day that Auntie Pearl stood on, she abandoned. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else. Because she felt the pressure from everybody else, Auntie Pearl abandoned what she stood on. And it's just so disappointing. Because I trusted her, I believed in her, I thought the best of her. But everything that she said she stood on, she abandoned because people were pressuring her. Everything. Everything. And of course, she'll make it seem like it's because of this and because of that and this, that, and some other stuff and some shit like that. Pressure will bust a pipe, especially if it's a thin pipe. Especially if that pipe is not built to withstand the pressure that's coming through that pipe. No matter what they said about Auntie Pearl, I would have never switched up on Auntie Pearl. No matter
That's all
what
she
they
said.
said about Auntie Pearl, I would have never switched up on Auntie Pearl. But I can't say the same about her. Lies in the switch up is why.
I'm gonna run through this clip
Platinum.
quickly.
The switch up is what did it. The switch up is why she lost all credibility.
So she lost credibility.
The switch up is why she lost all credibility. The credibility lies in the bando. Because we stand on business. She lost credibility when she switched up.
So from what I'm comprehending with this, standing on business means agreeing. It means bowing down. It means agree or get out. That's what standing on business means. Because there's no way that you fell out with 10 women in one fucking week because they told you an opinion. That's crazy to me. I didn't even know that this happened. Okay? 10 women in 1 week. You couldn't just leave it at Nunni, Private, Carrie, and Tangi. You had to keep continuing to add people to the list. Let's listen.
Because we ain't switched yet.
Dr. Michelle.
We still standing on the same business that we always been standing on, the same principles and everything. She lost credibility when she switched up on Bando. Now I don't know how to take you serious. That's what you get. That's what you get.
That's what you get. Auntie Pearl, that's what you get for switching up on the Bando.
You know, I got motherfuckers on my team like Bando Breeze, Sunset Tongue Kisses, iHeart. If they gonna cut me off, they gonna cut me off on the back end. They
Listen.
gonna say, Kev, I'm done fucking with you. They gonna call me. Y'all will never know the wiser.
Hold on. I hit you up on the back end, baby. I hit you up on the back end very quietly. You still came to your platform and dragged me about a cartoon. Okay? I did it privately, which means Bando Bree, if you cut him off privately, he's gonna do it to you. Sunset, you cut him off privately, he's gonna do it to you. I'm not even gonna talk about that other pick me, iHeart, because she doesn't have a fucking brain. But my point is that I cut you off privately, and nothing in this message screams disrespect. Nothing in this message screams insults. I actually told him, take care. I won't be returning to the Bando. Block me. He did not block me. So I went ahead and blocked all of his pages, including the fan pages. Blocked by you, blocked by you, blocked by you. Main page, number 2, number 3. Bando, all of them. I just went ahead and did my due diligence. That's it, that's all. So this statement right here is a goddamn lie. What he's saying is you better get in line or I'm gonna add you to the list with Auntie Pearl and Shari and Carrie and Nunni and all of them.
Y'all will never see no switch up on TikTok. Y'all will never see none of that on TikTok. What up, Sunset?
Hey,
Nunni.
what's up?
I wanted to say I also did it on the back end, and if you can, show the screenshots as well of me telling him that I was done and I was walking away from it. I actually sent him 3 texts back to back. So
The screenshots are on the phone that I'm live on now, but you have my other phone number, so if you want to send them there now, I'll put them up right now.
okay,
All right?
okay.
All right. And there's so many other people that have backed off and just stopped going, but because you weren't a huge gifter, or he didn't, I don't know, maybe because you didn't kiss his ass enough, or maybe he just didn't care for you like you thought he did. He didn't notice that your presence is missing. Yeah, he didn't notice you. Here comes Sunset.
I didn't do nothing.
Question for you.
Oh shit, not the natural hair.
I don't usually do this.
I know you motherfucking lying.
But what happened?
We just chilling and chopping.
You don't be on. First of all, you don't be live at this hour.
Well, y'all got about 14 minutes and I'm out of here because I'm finna go eat. But we just chilling.
Have you been on?
I've been on almost 7 hours. It's gonna be 7 hours and 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. No, let me tell you, because I came through like an hour ago and your bubbles were not at the top for me.
Hold on. 1 second. Let's see. I'm gonna put you guys. That's Carrie's message. That's the message Carrie left him on the back end. This is before anything. Well, let me choose my words wisely. This is before he went and had a meltdown and brought everything to the forefront. There goes her message. Kev, I've got to walk away. I hate this has to end this way, but I'm going to move on gracefully. I don't have to bash you or put nothing I know out. I pray you can do the same. Everything ain't for TikTok. I will no longer be supporting your platform. I love you as a friend and gained a lot of respect for you. I had a feeling like everyone is, I had you, or I think you're trying to say you had a feeling everyone's out to get you, Kev, and people genuinely have love for you. You have to stop destroying people in your circle. I always called you and told you exactly how I felt about things. You would say one thing and do another, Kev. I've always told you, if I can tell you, well, hold on. The comments are in the way. Long story short, this ended with, be blessed. I'm not coming back. We get the gist of it. That was privately by Carrie. So how it ended up back in the forefront, I guess maybe lack of self-control. I don't know. Let's see.